Why hello there. So this video is going to be a favorites video of everything that I love, from jewelry to makeup and also some skincare items for just right now at this moment. So without any further ado, let's get started. First off, in case you didn't already notice, my first favorite for this month is this amazing wig from PowderroomD, also Here He Goes on Instagram. And this wig is a bob wig. It is a bright blue fading to a dark black ombre at the roots, and I absolutely love this wig. I just saw all of my favorite beauty gurus wearing all these beautiful wigs, and they're multicolored and really long. And I was like, okay, who is this guy making all these amazing wigs? I need to find out. So I went and looked on his website, and at first I was a little leery because his wigs are a bit on the pricier side. Like this one, for example, was I think $130, but I got a Mother's Day discount coupon code, so I got it for $110, lucky me. My second favorite goes along with the wig is this lipstick by Pretty Zombie Cosmetics, which if you guys have watched my videos, you know I'm a big fan of their company. And this is in the color Sea Witch, and it's a really beautiful deep royal blue, and it matches my wig. So of course I like to wear them together, but this is my favorite lipstick at the moment. So as far as face paint goes, I have two companies in particular that I really love. They're also kind of the only two companies I've ever tried, so... But those two companies are Wolfe face paint and also Mehron. So I first started out with my Mehron Paradise paints, and as you can see, this is a white. It's well loved and well used. I started out with this white cake, and then I also got a black paint. And black and white are really staples for any face paint you use. So those are the first face paints I've ever used. And then I went to IMATS New York City this year and I saw Wolfe. And I've heard a lot about these guys. I saw them on Instagram and I thought they looked really neat, so I gave them a try. And I am loving them. I got some single face paints like this. I got it red, green, this really neat color called Bone, and then silver and gold. And then I also got this Essentials palette, which is basically all the colors of the rainbow, which is nice. I really like the Essentials palette because it gives you kind of like a wide range of colors to try, and they're also in smaller pans, so you know, if you decide you don't really like one color, it doesn't really matter so much. Another lip product that I've really been enjoying are these House of Beauty lip hybrids, and as you can see, I have quite the collection. Now what a lip hybrid is, it's kind of a mix between a normal lipstick and a lip gloss. And they come in these little capsules, and it says House of Beauty. And this one is called Taboo. It's a really beautiful blue. And you open it like this. Some of them actually dry to a semi-gloss matte texture, and it's really neat because they are super pigmented. Like you would think, it's a little tiny container, I'm not getting that much product, but I've had some of these for over a year now, and I've been using them and I've barely made a dent in them because they are so pigmented. You only need to brush them on with, you know, one or two swipes. Like a pea-sized amount will give you coverage for your entire lip. It's crazy. And you do need a brush to apply them, and what I usually use is I got this House of Beauty lip brush, and just something like this, you know, will, you know, do the trick. Just kind of like any lip brush that you may have, and I dip it into the product and then swipe it on my lips. Another lip product that I really love lately is the Lunatick Cosmetics Labs Lip Slicks. And people always say, oh, you mean lipstick? No, it's called Lip Slick. They are also very glossy. These are not touch proof. They, you know, will smear if you touch them or kiss somebody. And I found that they're similar in consistency to the OCC lip tars, which I also love. I have Technopagan and Black Metal Dahlia. Such good lip colors, oh my goodness. I bought this 8-piece brush set from Mikasa Beauty, and I love all their brushes, but the ones that I use the most right now are these 3 eyeshadow brushes. Now the big fluffy one is the E300 brush, and I really love this brush for blending out shadows in my crease and just all over my eye. It's what I use to achieve this really smoky eye. And then for just patting on regular shadows, or even just doing like I did a white highlight in my brow tonight. So I use the E230 brush for that. For when you want to blend out, like put a little bit of color somewhere, or even blending out my under eye, I like to use the E310 brush because it's a smaller tapered brush and it kind of gets in there a little bit easier. And if you're interested, I do have a coupon code with Mikasa, and you can get 15% off with the code Heather15. So if you want to, you can go check out their brushes. They're awesome. I really recommend them. And then as far as kind of face and body goes, I've had two new favorites this month. And the first one is this Tree Hut Shea Sugar Scrub. And oh my gosh, my best friend turned me onto this, and she gave me a foot scrub because she's awesome and I love her. Thank you, Becca. This made my feet so soft and so smooth, because my feet are my least favorite part of my body. When it comes to like scrubbing them and, you know, doing a little bit extra, I don't really do that until this guy came along. It makes such a huge difference in my feet. I used it on my hands too, and it made my hands really soft. So if you're looking for a good sugar scrub, highly recommend this one. I got it at Ulta for I think $7, so also very affordable. And then for my face, I've been trying to take better care of my face recently because I just started getting into the whole, you know, full face makeup glam every day. So when, at the end of the day, I want to make sure that all of that makeup is off because I don't want it to clog my pores. I usually use the Lush UltraBland face kind of exfoliator. And what I really love about this one compared to other facial cleansers is that it's really, really rich and moisturizing because I do have drier skin. So with this one, as it exfoliates, it also kind of melts into my skin. I think it has something like shea butter in it, and it just makes it so moisturized. And then I usually take a dry, you know, face cloth and I scrub it off in the shower, and my skin is so happy afterwards. This also is a really good makeup remover because it has some kind of oil in it. It just kind of breaks everything down and gets it off your face, leaves it all squeaky clean. Now in the past, whenever I've cleaned my eyeshadow brushes, my face brushes, I've always just kind of treated them like my paint brushes like I did in college. And I'd always just take them over to the sink, grab a bar cake of soap like Irish Spring or something like that, swirl it in the brush, and then swirl it in the sink in my hand until it was clean. And that's how I clean my brushes. And that's not a bad way to clean your brushes, but when it comes to, you know, everyday use, and I don't really want to have to go back and wait for them to dry after I clean them, this new thing that I just found is amazing. This is the Cinema Secrets Makeup Brush Cleaner, and this stuff has changed everything. It's changed my life. The thing that I love about this is that it's a quick drying, rinse-free formula. And what that means, ladies and gentlemen, is that you can clean your brush with this, and in about 15 seconds, no joke, it will be dry and ready to use. Yeah. So I got the little bottle. Now I'm wishing I got the bigger bottle. And it came with this really cute little tin. And what you do is you pour a little bit of this into your tin, depending on how many brushes you want to brush. How many brushes you want to brush? How many brushes you want to wash or clean. This is great for if you have really deep brushes like face brushes, but typically I only really use my 3 eyeshadow brushes every day, so I just put it in the cap like this, which is kind of shallow. So I just pour a little bit of this into the cap, and then I take my dirty brush, whatever it would be, let me grab a random one. I take my brush and I just kind of dip it into here for a few seconds, and then I take a paper towel and I just wipe this on it, and it takes everything out of your brush. And then I just leave it out to dry, and as I'm doing the other ones, by the time I'm finished, I can do my makeup and it's all ready and clean. It just blows my mind every time I use it. I love it. Now, I mentioned this in my Q&A video, and this is my favorite contour product of life. This is the Lunatick Cosmetic Labs contour book. This is what it looks like inside. And it has a beautiful array of blushes, of contour colors, of highlights. And what I usually use for my contour is that I usually mix these 2 colors together, and then I usually bake with one of these and use these guys as blush. And this contour palette is amazing. It's so pigmented and buttery. And it doesn't really matter if you apply it using a brush or a beauty blender. It still looks amazing either way, so I highly recommend that palette. It's so, so good. For eyeshadows, I have been loving the Urban Decay Electric palette. Oh, it's so, so beautiful. I'm wearing it on my face right now. I have the color Chaos on, and this is what the palette looks like. It's full of gorgeous pigmented colors. This is my favorite colorful eyeshadow palette that I have. I've had this for I think over a year or so now, and as you can see, Still have quite a bit of product left in there, so definitely worth the $50 or $60, however much it is now, I don't know. And as far as jewelry goes, I just got these beautiful coffin nail earrings and ring from Horror Whore on Instagram. She makes these by hand, she soldered them together, and I just think they're absolutely stunning. Look at that. And of course, the fact that they're coffin nails makes it even better. When it comes to storage, my favorite at the moment are these brush holders that were specially made, and you can get them custom made, or you can also just get them, you know, made to whatever they have on the website. And these are from the company called Vanity Flair Customs, and this is the first one that I ever got from her. She was sweet enough to ask if I'd like one at IMATS, and we met in person, and she's just a lovely person who owns it. And she gave me this awesome holographic silver glitter one with a sugar skull on one side and Blend Bitch Blend on the other. It's awesome. I love this brush holder. As you can see, it has all my bigger fluffy brushes in it. And then this amazing brush holder that she made for me. I love Alice Cooper, in case you didn't know. So she made this custom red glitter one for me that says, "Your lips are venomous poison," which is a line from one of his most famous songs. And on the other side, the eyes of Alice Cooper. I just love how glittery and sparkly these are. And his little eyeball so he can watch me do my makeup. Just look at this. It's so glittery. Oh. And I love the font that she picked for this too. It's so gorgeous. But you can make, you know, your own custom designs and she'll work with you, and whatever you want, she'll do her best to put on there for you. And I just love it. And it holds all my brushes. I could probably fit both of my brush collections into one of these, but I love them both so much, so I want to use both of them, so that's why I have bigger ones in this one and smaller eye brushes in this one, so. And last, but certainly not least, I have this beautiful highlighter from Be Elegant Cosmetics, and it is in the shade Pastel Princess. But wait for it. It's purple. I never ever dreamed that I would love a purple highlighter, but this one is so gorgeous. Whenever you put it on, here, I'll see if I can put it on for you guys and show you what it looks like. So I don't know if you guys could see, but it's just a really beautiful subtle purple, and when the light hits it, it's gorgeous. It's like a magical unicorn on my face. Well, that about wraps it up, guys. Thank you so much for watching my favorites video, and let me know if any of my favorites are your favorites as well. Leave a comment down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Of two particular, oh my god, I can't talk. So as far as paint, why can't I say face paint? Face paint, damn it.